Hoopla, warriors. Today is a good day for Life cereal. I had cinnamon Life cereal, which is very good and vegan as far as I know, and I very much enjoyed it. Cereal is good. So today is gaming. Hope you all had a good weekend. It's Retro Monday. My phone's having issues, so here's old export. Anybody remember? Yeah, 2D export. Not old export, because the old export doesn't exist. Only young export. But here's retro export. There's a chance I'll be out of town, out of state later this week for a family emergency. Still a little bit up in the air, but I'm making plans just in case. So I might abruptly be gone part of this week. So just be aware, might have to do that. Question of the day is, what will happen in the Bunny Girl event hard mode ending? And so share your thoughts on that. I'm guessing Velvet will be involved. So whoa, than usual. Tomorrow is the Modern Major Nikke fanfic, Scheherazad's Tale. So you guys got to hear the song on Friday. And you saw the video, that's right. So anyway, that'll be coming out tomorrow for you guys to watch anytime you want. That premieres, and yeah, so those of you who saw it Friday got the special preview with Wells. And then if I'm here tomorrow, do we want to do more cozy reading of Bond stories or cozy booth.pm shopping for more outfits? Because we have that absolute inspired one, and we could get another one. So, pool out of context. I don't really live in an area where pools are super popular because, you know, a lot of rain and cold. So I don't know. Just teasing. Out of context wants a poll, and I'm gonna play my game as soon as gets its shite together. Give me just a second. It's not loading. Also, guys, I might have to pause from time to time to send or respond to a text because of my family emergency, so I apologize. But gotta take care of that. Tuna, that would never happen out of context. Even before I ate meat, I did not eat tuna. When I was a kid, though, I was like, chicken of the sea. Is it chicken or fish? But I wasn't an adult like Jessica Simpson, so it was okay. I was like 5. Been having trouble loading my game lately. I don't know why. But you guys are going to be super sad. I had an opportunity to buy the oven, and I did not do it. It was 50,000 whatever the currencies are. So I was like, nah, I'm going to wait. Doesn't take precedent over the other stuff. Yeah, it was too expensive, Aramis. I was like all set to get it, and then it was 50,000, and I had like 114, so I had enough for it. But you know, there was just other things that I felt were more important. I know, out of context. It was so crazy expensive. I was like, ugh, because like there's other things I really need first in the game. So, like, I really need a third field, because I was reading, apparently, so, like, I bought the pasture so I could get a second barn, and I thought that meant a second barn would appear, but it did not. So I was reading online, it sounds like maybe I have to buy a third field to trigger that. So, I want to save for the third field, which is, like, 100,000, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. That just doesn't seem prudent, you know? I know, Gamma, I was like, that doesn't even make sense. Like, why would an oven be that expensive? Like, it just didn't make sense to me. And I was like, nah, that's BS. I don't need to make scones that bad. You guys see the pretty gold egg? I got the new... Wait, that was weird. Oh, there it goes. So wait till you see. I got the third. So in this game, remember how instead of machines, like in other farming sims, like Stardew, they have the windmills in this game, which is so funny because it's like, yes, of course, a windmill that makes mayonnaise. That makes sense. But it's way more convenient, honestly. So there's the blue one, the red one, and the yellow one, and they all have different abilities. So I finally got the third and final one, which is yellow. So now I can finally make tea with those stupid tea leaves that I've been holding on to since, like, spring. And, I was going somewhere with this. Oh, you can use gold eggs and gold milk to make star cheese and star, what do the eggs make? Star mayonnaise, I guess? It's kind of silly. But I'm happy. Hey, oh, Joshua. That's funny.
There.
I'm not Yan today, Joshua.
Hi, cutie.
If I was being Yan, that would make sense. Yeah, I've got a golden egg.
Hi, cutie.
So I'll show you my golden egg. Here it is. It's an egg plus. And you get milk plus too, but not today, apparently. I got it the other day. I'll show you what I made with it. Oh, wait, no, it's back at the... I think it's at the thing. I don't think it's in my storage. I think it's over at the thing. Oh, yeah, here it is. Cheese plus. Stars. I also made nut oil and tea. Learned how to fish. Turns out it's actually super easy, and I was just doing it wrong like an idiot. So I was happy and sad. What else? What else? I guess that's it for now. The, yes, it's Retro Export Day, Joshua. And then... Joshua, you know what's really cool about the name Joshua? So you guys know how sometimes I go on these, like, random deep dives into a historical subject? So one day I was, like, really interested in, like, the world's oldest names that are still in use and, like, the oldest name ever recorded, blah, 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 blah. And I came around to finding out that apparently the name Joshua is derived from Yeshua, which is what Jesus' name was in the Bible. So I thought that was very interesting and cool. Because you know how it's like, you know, in English nobody's named Jesus, but they are named Joshua, which is a variant, apparently, of Jesus. The more you know. I find that stuff super interesting. So I think I've told you guys before how one of the names that's like the oldest, believed to be potentially one of the oldest, is any variant of like Mary, Miriam, Mary, Maria, because it's believed to derive from Myrrh, which was an Egyptian like given name, like they'd put it as part of a pharaoh's name because it meant beloved. I was not always a kitsune. Was not. I used to be Carmen Sandiak Sport. Dude, no, not calling him old. I was complimenting his name. Very interest. I almost just told you guys my real name. I'm not fond of it. Sucks. Change my name if I mean, I was gonna say if I could. I could. But I wouldn't want to now. It's like I'm way too far in life to change my name.
Hi there. What you doing?
I could, but I ain't going to.
That's great.
Unless I just start privately going by X. What do you guys think? Should I legally change my name to X, last name Port? Why am I going this way? What am I doing? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It was Yosef. Oh, yeah, Jasper? That's cool. Yeah, I think that's super interesting. I'm always really into, like, the meaning of names, too. That's always been fascinating to me. I've gotten really into that. And then, like, one day I was going into, like, my name, my sister's name, my brother's name, all of our names, trying to figure out which one's the oldest. My sister won by far. Hers is way older than mine and my brother's. So that was interest. Raven, are you logged in on Twitch? And is your Twitch connected to your Amazon? Oh my gosh, 1F, what? Oh, you thought you did? I misread that and thought it said you did. Are you okay? Jeez. It scared me.
I'm so happy.
Oh, you were named after Columbus? Like, literally out of context?
Wonderful.
Hi there.
How's it
I feel like
going?
that when you were a kid, that was probably really cool, but as an adult, people are pretty down on Columbus, so it's not maybe not as cool. I always heard that out of context. What I think is interesting about that name is when I was a kid, I learned the story about how Christopher means Christ bearer because of the story of Christ being carried across the river by the guy. And he starts as a child and then he gets like heavier and heavier into an adult and like he successfully does it, so he gets named Christopher, meaning Christ bearer. What can I do with these here lemons? I can make lemon seeds. That doesn't sound that great. I can't make preserved lemons? Come on, guys. I'll show you guys how to fish. Yeah, it scared me, 1F, just hearing about it. Oh, Dirt Feather, I was so mad at myself. The market came around, and I was like, oh, gotta get the cat for Dirt Feather. But then I forgot to ask you what to name the cat. So first time I forgot to ask you what color. Second time I forgot to ask you... Alexander, is that after the Great out of context? That's actually... Alexander's a really cool name. That's a very old name that's still in use. That's actually up there with some of the oldest names still in use. Okay, you ready, guys? It's actually super easy, and I was just an idiot. Okay, so I right-click, then I do A, W, E, S, E, W, E, W, S, A, W, A, W. Come here, fishy. Oh, this is the biggest fish I got so far. Looks like it says silver crap, but it says silver carp. Ah, Braven, you did it! Thanks for subbing with Prime, Braven. Was the issue where you weren't logged in? Everybody, if you have the ability to sub with Prime, please do so if you are so inclined, because it's very helpful. Peter. Ooh, I don't know about Peter. What's the origin of Peter? I don't know. I know, right? Chim, that's the easiest. So I'm so dumb. I misunderstood how to play it. So at first I thought it was really hard because I thought it was one of those ones where you had to like forcefully press the buttons to pull it in. No, it's crazy easy. And I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. This is so easy. Because finally I was like, oh, I gotta complete like these tasks. This is hard. She wants 2 starfish. I have to give her the 2-star veggies because I sure don't want to do that. This I was so mad. It needs 1 starfish to be grilled. Ah, the dog. She's doing things that hurt me. Okay. I've got to... I'm going crazy because I can't move to the next level with Jules, if you know what I mean, until I get him the funny-shaped produce. No, DM, he definitely... I don't think he was called Peter. I think all those people had different names in the Bible originally. Actually, Peter's one of my favorite names. I love the name Peter, and I like the name Parker. So I'm gonna name my son Peter Parker. Yeah, my real-life dog, Chim. She's always trying to get, the cat food. Jack Tricks, are you messing with us, or is that real? Because it seems like it could go either way. Wait, Aramis, you are feeling anxious? What did I miss? I think I missed something. I don't know how to get rid of things. How do I get rid of literal garbage? I hate that. What should I do? Ah, dang. Now that I think about it, I'll probably have to move class on medicine to next week. Well, yeah, next Wednesday. We can do the shopping on Wednesday, just because, you know, everything's so up in the air right now with other things I got going, so. Okay. That's what I was thinking, Aramis, is that it must be derived from Petra. I like the name Petra. It's cool. Yes, after famous orphan Peter Parker. I like that. Well, I've always liked the name Parker, because when I was a kid, I always wanted the, I wanted Samantha Parker of the, American Girl dolls. I used to get the catalog in the mail. They'd have, like, the thing, like, with the full look at her, and I was like, oh, I want it so bad. And I never got it. I should just buy myself a Samantha. Yeah, 1F. I wouldn't really name a child Peter Parker. I'd name him Peter or Parker, but I wouldn't do both. I think it's cruel when parents take their naming ideas too far. Plus, yeah, that seems like pretty bad luck. Oh, yeah. Oh. Boy, sure got a lot of eggs. Use them to make omelets. Thank you, out of context. I appreciate that. Things are a little rough right now. Just trying to get through it. That reminds me. Keep an eye on my phone. Keep an eye. Oh, that's cool, Aramis. Oh, that's awful out of context. So you really shouldn't be complaining then. That's pretty bad. Paralegal's a good gig. My grandparents were paralegals for a while. Do I have any buta? Fussy girl. Peter Bruce, Daredevil, McGhost Rider. Danny, we're just talking about names. Good names, bad names, old names, new names. I have this game I like to play. You guys ever played this? Where, you need another person to play it with you, otherwise it's not very fun. And no, it's not that. So one person thinks of, like, a random word, just like any word, and the other person rates it on how good of a name it would be if they didn't know the meaning. So you just have to assume this is your first time ever hearing this word and you don't know what its meaning is. So, like, for example, if I was like, okay, guys, scale of 1 to 10, how good of a name would Journey be? And then you would have to rank it. Or grain. Yes, I've heard that 1F. Journey sounds like an adult star name to you? Really, Braven? I don't feel like Journey does, but I'm gonna trust you. Alright, let's see. Let me think of another one. Give another one, guys. I'll do another one. Oh, yeah, Destiny, though. I feel like Journey doesn't, but Destiny definitely does. But it would be like D-E-S-T-I-N-I-E-E instead of a Y, you know? What am I doing over here? Let me think. Well, yeah, last name's not part of the game. That's too complicated. Let me think of another one. How about brochure? I'm funny. Scale of 1 to 10. How good of a name would brochure be if you didn't know what it meant and you were just going by how it sounds? Brochure. Yeah, double E's. Oh god, Gamma, that makes it so perfect. Double E. I don't even know what bra that would be, because a double D is technically the equivalent of an E. So what would a double E be? That would be a G? I don't know. Wait, who do you loathe? Raven? I don't know who the heck we're talking about. Oh, the teacher? That's what you're talking about? Hand of the Dead Man. We're playing a game, Hand of the Dead Man, that I like to play. Where one person says a word. Oh my gosh, I wish you guys could see the cat right now. She looks so cute. Oh my gosh, out of context. That was very generous of you. That will practically cover my plane ticket. That was awfully nice of you. Thank you, out of context. You're making me tear up here. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Aw. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. That was very generous and kind of you, especially with what you're going through right now. Not gonna cry. Well, 1F, cup sizes are based on the ratio between the area, your under boob measurement and your big boob measurement all the way around. And then the ratio between that, so like let's say your under is 28 inches and then on them is 35 inches, then they take that size difference and that tells you. Make sure you're taking care of yourself too, out of context. Wouldn't want you prioritizing me above you. Above yourself. And then there's D, but then a double D is technically an E, and a triple D is technically an F, and then after that is a G. So I don't know why they do the double and triple. Cape Chim, he's given more than enough. He's already dead. What am I gonna do with these stupid lemons? Danny. I still have my job, you know. Yeah, we don't measure them by volume, Aramis. I mean, I guess... I don't know. I guess you're right. Wouldn't think of it that way. It's very awkward when you're like a teenager or when you are first old enough to get a bra. Because, you know, it's kind of invasive getting measured for one. So I never got measured till I was an adult because I was too shy. So they get right up in there. And I was like, this is so embarrassing. Oh my god, it's the most embarrassing thing. And now I'm like, why was I embarrassed about having boobs? But it's hard being a preteen and a teenager. Very complicated time.
There.
I was gonna say something else. Oh, the name game. We need some more names. So we did Journey and Brochure. Let's see, how about another name? How about Armoire? Braven, yes, it's actually more complicated than you would think. Because if it's not, there's actually like a huge difference level in comfort and appearance if you're not wearing the right size. You wouldn't think it? I did not think it was. As a kid, I just was like, it doesn't matter. I'll just grab one, and if I can get it on, it works. But I actually was very mistaken. Is that a name? Gardevoir? It sounds like...
There.
Oh. Yeah, 1F. That actually does happen. If you're bigger than a double D, usually they don't carry it in store and you have to order online. It's very annoying. Raven, that could take you potentially a really long time, though, and you're probably gonna have the wrong ratio. And so you're gonna get, like, digging in, or spillage.
There.
It's very complicated. Guys, do we need one of my classes to be about bras? Sensing... Oh, whoa, why'd the horse get angry at me? Jeez. I hurt my feelings, Castagna. I know you're a god and all, but come on. Just for today... Well, I just missed who that was. Redacted, just for today, Redacted. Retro export, retro sport. Come here, melon. History of braces. Oh, you know, it's funny, because, like, braces already have changed so much just in my lifetime, which is crazy. Because now, like, when I was a kid, it was, like, really rare for people to have Invisalign, and now it's, like, I think it's much more common. I think it's more affordable, I assume. I don't know. Yeah, Retro Monday. One F, no comment. You can add braces to the list, sure. Or maybe like orthodontia, more generally. God, that'll be a scary subject, though. What did they used to do? Do we want to know? Sometimes it's very frightening to learn. I feel like medical history can be especially frightening for women if you read about... Women used to die in birth a lot from doctors going from one woman to another without washing their hands. So they would get infections and die. Okay, well, those watermelons are not coming up, so I don't know why I didn't just waste... I just wasted that. Just a second, guys. Got a text. Family emergency. What? Damn it. Oh god, Ravenwolf. Yeah, have you ever read about, what was the Kennedy sister name? Damn it, all these things are gonna die, aren't they? The Kennedy sister, who they lobotomized because she was too free-spirited, basically. Like, again, because they used to forcibly make women, and probably some men, but I think it was more common with women, get lobotomies. Yeah, that's crazy now. I definitely think if it was back in the day, my dad would have lobotomized me for sure. Oh, that's great. Out of context, that's fantastic. How often are you getting PT? Yeah, Redacted, it was a Kennedy. They kept her, like, under wraps. Like, I want to say her name was Rosemary? That can't be right. But they kept her, like, really under wraps because she was, like, the shame of the family for being too, you know, wild. She wasn't even mentally ill or anything. She just was, like, not behaving how they wanted her to, so they lobotomized her. Yeah, Redacted, JFK's sister. For real. 2 days a week. That's good. Are you being good about your exercises? It really helps. Very important. Lo. Running out of space again. I'm sure you're highly motivated to do your exercises, though, out of context, given the severity of your injury. Sure, let's do... Nah, we're not doing more than 1 milk. Yeah, fancy omelet, fancy omelet. What do I do to... Honestly, out of Ravenwolf, depends on what the fear is. If it's a fear that I... Like an anxiety around normal everyday stuff, I don't deal with it well at all. If it's like something that's an actual real life threat, I am very calm. So I'm kind of messed up that way. Oh my gosh, Braven. That sounds really stressful. I don't have any... I mean, I talk to my sister a lot. If I'm afraid or stressed.
Nice.
I try to do deep breathing. Deep breathing is supposed to be one of the most effective ways to calm yourself. I learned that you want the exhale to be longer than the inhale. So inhale, but then exhale for longer than you inhaled. And do it, you know, like kind of like blowing it out, but not super firmly, just like gently blowing it out for longer than you inhaled. Also, cold is supposed to be very effective as well. Yeah, Aramis, it's crazy. Like, it's funny sometimes to read about some of the old medicine stuff, and it's like, sometimes they had kind of the right idea. You know, like, they were like, there's something bad in there, we gotta get out. But then it's like, yeah, but you kind of, you took it to the wrong conclusion. I had read, too, that, like, I think it was it malaria? It was a mosquito-borne illness. And, like, when, like, colonizers came, the locals were like, yeah, it comes from the mosquitoes. And they were like, oh my gosh, like, that's such nonsense. Can you believe these backwards people think it comes from mosquitoes? And then, obviously, eventually they were like, oh shit, it comes from the mosquitoes. Really, Redacted? I didn't know that. I figured it was the other way around for some bizarre reason. Dang it, I'm so mad about this stupid thing for the stupid Jules. Jules, I'm about to move on to what's-his-face. Ugh. Okay, this watermelon and this star potato are gonna die tomorrow. Okay, I can hope for a heart lemon. What else of these are gonna grow in this, what am I moving on to? Fall? I'm gonna go fertilize my tree. Hope for a lemon. I don't think that's gonna happen, though. I don't think I have time for that. Damn it, Jules. Oh, you guys know what drives me crazy? What size is the... I actually don't know, Braven. I don't know what comes after G. Snakes on a plane. There are snakes on the plane. I remember the commercials for that and being like, this is real? Cat's living it up here on the warm laptop. I mean, maybe Z. Although I think if you had a Z cup, you'd probably get a reduction. Oh, look, guys. It's one of your favorites. Jules. Yeah, hi. Yeah, you're fine by yourself? Okay, bye, bitch. Man. She is the worst.
Well, ain't that nice?
Doing so good. What's your face? Who has the brother who looks exactly the same but wears red? Z. You asleep, Raven? Ooh, gosh, Redacted. That doesn't sound fun. No, thanks. I really thought there was something I could do with this here lemon. Alright, what's I got in my pocket? Yeah, I'm just messing with you, Braven. Yeah, let's go put these omelets away. There are omelets on the plane! Dirtfeather J's legit? I believe it. If G-H-I-J. Yeah, that sounds right. I assume all the Nikes are based on real bra sizes. Right? Send. Flower. Escape. How big the... I do not know that, Braven. I actually am okay with that, though. I've had breakfast on a plane before. When I've done, like, my flight to, Germany. There was breakfast. It's actually pretty good, because they gave me the... I ordered the vegan meal. It was pretty solid. I was impressed. I mean, like, the fact that it was edible and all, that was my bar, like, for being impressed. So I was like, hey, not bad. Ugh. My nose. Ugh. Aramis, classic export was a lot less filtered. Blame the classic avatar. Germany travel, Hand of the Dead Man? That was just for fun. Went with my bestie. She was gonna go, and she was like, my family doesn't want me to go alone, and I was like, I'll go with you. That's not on a human, right, Raven? And, it was a blast. It was in, during winter. During winter, the, Weihnachtsmarkt? Is that right? Weihnachtsmarkt? It was awesome. In winter. It was awesome. Charlemagne's not here, is he? It was so awesome. Highly recommend. Had a great time. Although I got the flu, like a really bad flu halfway through. So that sucked because so I had like 2 or 3 days and then I got a severe flu and it was the worst because like I was crazy sick, like probably like borderline needing to go to the hospital. And like I was in an area of Frankfurt where they're like no one was delivering there. It was torture. Like I had the hardest time, like only a few restaurants were delivering that I could find. And then they had like really like really high minimums for delivery, and I was like, you guys, please, there should be some kind of sick person exception. Like, I didn't eat for like half a day, and I was so sick, I was like delirious, like, just calling out in pain, being like, help me, mom, and just like, I was so sick. Probably one of the sickest I've ever been, and I'm just dying in this hotel. Out of context, there's no evil export. Too high anxiety to be evil. Unless that's my villain origin story. I feel like evil export's just like Dr. Doofenshmirtz or Drake kind of thing. I can see the walnut. Redacted, I was sick. I don't have a flu right now, but when I was sick in Germany, I didn't have I was too sick to stand up and go get medication, and I don't even know how that works in Germany. I was too sick. Luckily, there was a grocery store next door that I eventually walked to, but I don't remember if they had any medicine. There's also a lot of medications I can't take. I can't mix with my heart and anxiety medicine. Mostly the heart one, because it, like, apparently many medications, when mixed with my heart medication, combine the, like, blood pressure and heart rate lowering effects, so it'll, like, tank your heart rate. So yeah, I couldn't even go get medicine. I didn't know what medicine I could take. I was like, this is the end. At least I'm dying in a beautiful place. At least I had real German pretzels. They're so good. Just a second. Sorry, texting from my family. Never thought I could find love so sweet. Exactly. Drake or Doof. Trying to think of my evilest time. Well, at time I was evil export, in like, yeah, 1st grade, I was mean to this one girl because in kindergarten, she had been mean to me, and I accidentally made her cry, and then I got in trouble, and, I had to sit out at recess, and the teacher talked to me, and she was like, why did you do that? Like, that's not like you, and I was like, because she was mean to me one time in kindergarten, and my teacher was like, maybe it's time to let that go. Yes. And I was like, oh, okay. And then we ended up becoming friends. She was really sweet. Also, when I did go through a biting phase much later than a typically developing child. Most kids aren't biting past 2 years old. I was biting at like 5 or 6. I am autistic, guys. So, you know, we struggle with our emotions. So, biting. Also used to kick my brother in a place you should not kick men if I was really mad. What happened to her, Braven? I don't know. I last saw her... I was maybe 10 when I last saw her, so I don't know. Because I moved. I think she moved, too. I think we both moved. But she was really sweet. I know, Braven. No, gosh, I never got suspended in school. I usually never even, except for that time in 1st grade, I usually never got in trouble until high school. And that's when I got in trouble a lot, because I had this one teacher that was a tyrant. And I wouldn't tolerate it, because, like, I was going through some really bad stuff at home. And my dad had been, you know, was a bully. And I was like, I am not tolerating this bitch at school. Like, I'm not going to let this woman push me around and push around my classmates. Because she's power tripping. And unhappy with her life. Like, I just was not going to put up with it. And so I got in trouble quite a bit. Oh, jeez. That's awful, Braven. Redacted it can be. That's awful. Oh, jeez. Ugh, I guess I'll go get this cutscene out of the way. No, out of context, the girl that I made cry, I didn't bite her. I just like made a face at her. It was really simple. I made a face at her and my friends laughed. And I briefly felt very powerful until she started crying. And then I was like, I'm a monster. So I already felt bad by the time she was talking to me at recess. Because I didn't want to. I was just being a stupid kid. Figuring things out. And I learned that that isn't the way. Generally, I don't know that I would say I got along with other kids. It's not that I didn't get along with them. I just struggled socially. It's not like... I think often people found me annoying and didn't like me, but I didn't, like, fight with them, if that makes sense.
Father,
oh, dang, Chim.
Over this.
Sorry, that sounds hard. Redacted, that's funny. I've been really craving biscuits. Buttered biscuits. Which are easy to make vegan. I've been super craving that.
Oh, hello.
That's the worst Braven. I think that's harder for boys than girls in some way. I feel like it's a little easier to be part of some group. The thing with girls is, like, instead of being, like, completely secluded, if you're struggling, you'll still be part of a group, but you'll be, like, the bottom of the group, you know? Like, not get invited to the birthday parties and stuff. It sucks. I know, biscuits sound so good. Oh, it was the best time of your life? Okay, good, Chim. Donuts in the football field. Oh my gosh. Out of contact, that's such a classic, though. That's cute. Not that I'm encouraging that, but it's just funny. I've never had potato biscuits.
I said if, Father.
Speaking of zombies, are we thinking the oh my nose. Resident Evil collab is next? I'm sorry, Braven. It's hard to get over things that happened to you as a kid because it just kind of it influences your brain a lot.
Help deep.
And your brain is who you are.
Well,
Is he frowning or smiling? Okay,
very well.
smiling it is.
After all, I certainly can't perform housework if I don't put in the housework, now can I? Well then.
This guy's being weird. Oh, sorry, Dirtfeather. I see your request. I missed that. I adore it so much. Cow goes moo. Sorry, that wasn't my best. I adore it so much. Cow goes moo. Uh-oh, the kitty's awake. The kitty's awake. Oh, it's step time already. Damn. Oh, yeah, that's exciting. Snow Wife. Time for bed for our poor wallets. We go from half anniversary to Stellar Blade collab to summer to absolute upgrade to bunnies to another collab. Just no break. 1F, that would be a mistake. The cat very infrequently wants pets, and she will let you know when those times are. And she only wants 1 or 2. Yeah, Braven, I'm super excited. Where did you see that? Oh, my bad foot. Oh, damn foot. Bad foot. Yeah, seriously, Braven, that's an awful thing to go through. Bad foot, what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad foot, bad foot. It appears she wishes to consume nutrition. Consume nutrients. Na 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 na. Potato? That's not what the cat wants, no. Braven, I eat potatoes in all forms. Oh wow, that's crazy out of context. That's funny. Oh, my knee's all messed up too. What is happening to me? My right side of my body's all messed up today. Like, my arm was hurting super bad. My right knee. My bad foot. I love potatoes in all forms. I have never met a potato I did not like. You just made me remember these potatoes my mom used to make when I was a kid. Redacted, I've never tried potato in bread form, but I'm confident that I'd like it. Because I've never met a bread I didn't like either. I am part Irish, yes. My mom used to make these really good potatoes. They were like smashed potatoes that she'd like fry in a skillet with some lemon. And what else? I think maybe like parsley. They were so good. I do like sweet potatoes, yes. Smashed potatoes, yes. Mashed potatoes are good. You know what's really good is if you take the time to make some like really good breakfast potatoes, like you parboil them and all that. Oh man, that's some good stuff. Oops, sorry. I'm sorry. I meant to pick up the cat, not you. Don't do that cloud at me. Hurts my feelings.
There.
Hurt my feelings.
There.
I always forget that vodka's made from potatoes. That's such a weird fact. Alright, let's see what's going on. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Great. Thanks. I said, hey. Do I still have walnuts? No, my melons! Oop, new flowers dropped, guys. Is this lavender? Oh, shnikes. No hagas eso, no hagas eso! It's lavender, which I thought bloomed in the summer. Na 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 na. Oh, tomatoes are still good. Da 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 da. No. I have to chop these or what? What is happening? What's happening? They're dead, right? Or are they alive? Dead or alive. And I walk these streets, loaded sex string on my back. Play for keeps. Oh, bye, Gamma. Thanks for coming. I do love my dog and my cat in real life and in my game. So apparently these are still alive? I don't know what's going on, but I accept it. I've been everywhere. I know, I feel like I've... Sorry, my throat. I feel like I've failed my plants, hey Chim. Thank you for affirming that. We agree. I have failed them. Out of context, thanks for subbing with Prime on Twitch. Setting an example, along with Braven. Dead or alive. Dead or alive. Ah, did you guys hear that majestic sound? Ooh, hazelnuts. Even better. Oh, it's a chestnut. Okay, I also like chestnuts. I actually love chestnuts. Psyched for chestnut season. But sometimes I buy too many and then I can't eat them in time. I did it. Y'all thought I wasn't gonna do it, but I did it. I have heard of potato candy, but only vaguely. We should do a stream where we all try out some of those depression. I've seen like, have you guys seen like water pie? I'd try some water pie. I can't drive 55. I can't try water pie. Ah! Ah! Cat! Cat! Threatening me.
There.
She is threatening me.
Hi, cutie.
My life. There's a cat who is mean and she threatens me. Yo, Melon! Trying to pick you up, bitch. Have you had water pie, Redacted? I do not call fries chips. No, I'm American.
There.
Call them fries. Jack Tricks, do you mean Uma Musume? No, I can't afford 2 gachas. That was just for streaming. Plus, I was, there was still a lot of learning I needed to do with that game.
There.
And I was more invested in this. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Android. That would be a good bit to add to one of the videos.
There.
Chime! Bring me some of that water pie! Where's my other chicken? Pretty sure I missed a chicken. Oh my god, look at my sheep sitting. So cute. Alright, gotta go buy some crops, is what I meant to say. Started to say the wrong word. Oh, my neck. Crickety crack. Speaking of voicing, I was... Hold on. Sorry, guys. Oh my god, Strugs. I voiced a script for Austin You guys have scripts for videos you want to make and edit, let me know. You guys have to, you know, do the making and the editing, but I will voice for you. It has to be one of the characters I've already, that I do impressions of, though. Like, in the, streams. Not one of the ones I've only done, like, once. Or that I don't have practice with.
Hey.
Hey,
Hola. You guys see that super cringy clip of Bon Jovi where he was at a wedding? It was like his cousin's wedding or something, or like a niece, or like someone. And the wedding singer asked him to come up and sing, oh my gosh, what's it called? Living on a Prayer. Like, she started singing it and then, like indicated for him to come do it, and I was like, he looked so unhappy about it. I was like, this is painful to watch, because he looked, like, not happy. He just wanted to sit. Like, he didn't come here to perform. I was so embarrassed watching it.
Oh, nice.
I was like, this hurts me.
Yo!
Okuyasu, speaking of which, did anyone actually buy Rouge's Gotcha skin? Or was it, did no one buy it? Was it, not purchased in protest? I didn't. Yes, Austin Powers, that is who I meant. That sounds fun, Redacted. I want to try that. And I walk these streets, loaded 6-string on my back. Hey, Blue Tut. Didn't know you were here. Play for
Hi there.
I might not make it back. In everywhere. Ba, 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 ba. Nice. And I rock them all. Shoot. I'm a cowboy. Yeah, the shirt. Yeah, Okuyasu. I trusted you. Snape! He trusted you! How dare you stand where he stood? Hand of the dead man, yeah, I think most of them were mid at best. Apparently the mint and the chamomile grow all year round. This land. She'll call it this land. It's actually called Zephyr Town. I want to listen to that song now. Somebody bring it up. Let's play some Bon Jovi. Yeah, Baze is special. It was special. Is that the cat? No, that was a car. Na, 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 special. Velvet's design, well, design is just way too over the top. It's just, whoa, ridiculous, sorry. I'm not hyped for her to become a unit. Diddy bop dooby doo ba da doo ba da doo 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 ah. Doo wop be doo. Excuse me. Oh hey, I can get gold now. Have not gotten gold yet. It hasn't. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yes. Gold! Whoa, 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 whoa. Was that what I thought it was? Damn it, no. Oh my god. So you know how I needed 99 iron? Turns out I need 99 iron that are like 1 star or 2 star. I have 0 of those. I have not even found those yet. Yellow windmill, where are you? Oh, hammering. Something smells funny. I think a computer is overheating. It smells like burning computer. Hopefully you guys don't know that.
You good?
Beyond. Right. Here, folks. Dag nabbit. What about, ugh. I'm thinking. What am I gonna do? I do not remember. Chestnuts. Jack Tricks. No, what we need is Bunny Girl Sugar for the next Bunny Girl event. And Bunny Girl Black Typhoon. Oh. It's been 84 years, kid. It's my favorite thing to say now. That really hurt my throat, though, so it was a mistake. Aramis, Papillon, and Liberaglio are also in NPC jail forever, waiting to get out. Oh. Didn't even realize I'd done that. Ooh, bottled chestnuts. I love chestnuts. Since you've been gone. Wait, they said perfumes are in. I can breathe for the first time. Make a difference. Lo, 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 lo. Don't do it, kitty. Thanks to you. No, I get. Ah, you guys, my flowers died. Flowers. Lavender it is. I love lavender. Oh my god, the cat. I'm almost done, kitty. Oh my gosh, look how pretty. I love it. I just want to see how much. Oh, yeah. Grass out. Get some mushrooms. Damn it. Okay. That's fine. That's alright. Zoobie-zoo. And make! Guess it's worth a lot because mushrooms don't grow much. I have mushroom seeds, but I don't have a mushroom log. Alright, let's save it a game. Save it a game. Oh, she was not biting me yet, Chim, but she was making threats. Out of context, oh yeah. Yan's part of Tetra. Guys, hear me out. Bunny Girl Dala. You know you want it. Alright, everybody. Time to head out. Keep an eye out. I'll let you guys know if I'm gonna be here or if I have to go. But I'll keep you informed. Sorry in advance for sudden cancel. Obviously, I'm not happy about the reason. But stay tuned tomorrow for Scheherazad's Modern Major Nikke fanfic, 11 a.m. The music video comes out, and those of you who haven't heard it before will get to hear it now, and I think you will quite like it. And then, yes, hopefully, I see you guys later this week, but, it's, TBD. All right, everybody. Have a great night. I'll get that Braven request. I'll rock that bunny outfit. Just you wait, boys. All right, everybody. Majram.